You know, 236 years ago, a new nation was born. But 225 years ago, in my opinion, a great nation was created. And why was that? Because of the document that our founders wrote. It was called the United States Constitution. The Constitution talks about things like private property, individual liberty, limited government, separations of powers, things like that, the rule of law. And that is what I believe made this nation a great and prosperous nation, the most prosperous nation on earth. There's no disputing that. But you know, the America of today is not the America of 1949, and it certainly is not what the founders intended when they wrote those historic documents. Government has grown. The Constitution was intended to limit government, but government has grown well beyond its intent. And it pretty much tells us how to live our lives. And who can we blame for this? Well, I'm not one to appoint blame, but certainly we have to look at the administration, the executive, the president, and Congress, and the drift that has occurred, making government so big to the point where it seems as now that the people serve the government rather than the other way around. And so it is my intent as a member of Congress to do what I can to enact legislation that will, again, release the creative abilities of all Americans to have that freedom and that liberty to start and take risk. You look at what I've done in Lansing, which is just a microcosm of Washington. I've been one that has said we need more individual liberty, less government, less regulation. You know, the other day I was looking at a family reunion photo from my folks 30 years ago. When my folks were about in the same spot I am today, they were surrounded by 6 kids and about a dozen grandchildren, and I thought, you know, this is what I want to go to Washington for, to stand up for this Constitution and provide the opportunities for my children and grandchildren that I had and that my father had. And so I want to ask for all of your support and all of your prayers as we move forward.